Hello and welcome back to another edition of the General Stone binary option extraordinaire screen capture videos of how to make some serious profit using the GOptions trading platform. Before we begin, let's have a little music.
This is the fruit of our hard work.
Damn straight, this is the fruit of our hard work. Don't watch the DJ skills. You can see I'm just going to log in here as General Stone, log into my trading account, and while that loads up, just going to hit the trade now button and get over to the chart. So yesterday you saw me make about $16,000 profit. The day before that, a couple of days before that, about 50 grand profit. Still looking at the same pattern on this euro dollar. So we're looking at the euro dollar right now on the Net Dania Free Pro chart on a 1 hour time scale. So each candle is worth, of course, 1 hour. I've got just for today the stochastic RSI indicator working fully, because I'm just having a look at the volume. The volume this week has been pretty strange leading up to the US non-farm payroll. Let's get into the trading platform. We can see it's 5:51 p.m. GMT. I'm going to get over to the focused view that I like to trade with, and you can see my balance is where we left it yesterday, 151,000 and some change. Looking at the next available expiry in just 9 minutes time, 8.5 minutes time, I can see the current market price is just about 136.032. Looking at this pattern of price, it's pretty simple in my mind. Here's the range at the top, here's the range at the bottom. I really feel personally that the price is going to come further down, touching towards the low levels for the rest of this week leading up to Friday. So I'm really expecting, for example, by Friday for us to be about 135.700 or so. But for right now, short term, I'm going to be taking some put trades from where we are right now. I'm going to try and catch this close expiry that's coming. I'm going to put on a trade for 1,400 bucks, and we're going to take that price 136.033. No, just skipped out. Let me just try that again. Obviously sometimes the market catches up. The platform can only fill where it can fill. It's only offering me at 25 there now. I'm going to have a quick look back at the market price, and in fact I'm going to have a quick look back at the 1 minute time scale. I'd like to get in a little bit higher, so I'm going to change my value amount here because time's running a bit short. It's obviously just updated the price to 0.25, and obviously the platform will offer whatever it's comfortable to offer. So at this point, thinking to myself, is it worth to get in at that trade at that 25 level? You know what, I really genuinely think that it is. So I'm going to take one short step trade at 136.025 and approve that. You can see now I've got that open trade. I'm immediately being offered a slightly higher price now. So as usual, going quite aggressive with my price target theory in play. I'm going to set up for another trade, and I'm just going to wait patiently now for a couple of minutes to see if I can get a higher value price. While I'm doing that, of course, as always, I'll put in a line where I've entered my trade. So at this point, I need to put it in it. Just need to zoom in a little bit to get this done right. And there's my trade right there, in at 25. So I'm going to have a look at that 1 minute time scale. You can see a little bit more clearly on the 1 minute line where I've entered my trade. And so, of course, for me to win this position, I need the price to finish below that line. Alternatively, I might be able to get a higher value price, which is what I'm about to get right now. I'm going to try and take this 136.031. It has approved that price, which is fantastic. Just going to put in another line. Here we go, about 3.1. So now, if the price finishes below that top line, I'm still making a good value amount of profit. Never a fan of uneven balances. I'm going to send and set up here another trade. A lot of you guys don't realize this, but what you can actually do is set the trade up like that, and the price will actually change naturally. So you can actually set up ahead of time for the trade that you wish to make, the amount that you wish to make. And you can see I'm about to take 0.32 with another 5k position. So now I've got 3 open trades. They're all looking slightly out of the money or on the money right now. I've got $12,500 of open trade volume. Here we go, just skitting around a little bit there. And again, just a few minutes to go. So this is going to be a very short session. And I hope, just like my music intro, that this is going to be good fruits of our labour right here. So again, I'm going to put in another line here at 32. And it's pretty clear what I need to see happen. I need that price to come down some. But as usual, I'm going to aggressively target the price that I want, which is pretty much anything above 136.032. Here we go, 36.47, 45. I can obviously speculate without looking back that the charts are going a bit mental, but I'm going to take this price and take it hard. I'm getting a better than market price from these trades, so I'm going to very quickly attack these positions with as many trades as I can get out in a very short space of time. See the price just rising, falling, rising, falling. I am aggressively taking these trades right now. I'm taking realistically as many as I can before expiry. The reason being, I'm very confident in my theory in terms of where the price is going to be, and what you know, the price has dropped down massively. So let's have a look at those broad open positions I've got. I can see that I've entered here at 0.45, 0.46, 0.50, and 0.46 again. So let's put these lines on the chart. Here we go at 46, at 0.50, and obviously I'll make quite a few at 46. I'll make that line a little bit broader. As you can see, these lower trades here, they're not too far from winning either. The price has gone back down to 0.34. I'll go back to the site. I'm getting a better than market price still, so I'm going to continue to take trades. Price target strategy simply means when you see the price that you want, you go ahead and you take that trade. So it's just dropped me down to 39. Another line there. And I'll take one last trade, I think, before the 30 seconds flips through. One more, why not? Let's go for this one. So now we can see how much open risk I have. So we have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 65, $67,500 total risk. $67,500 total risk. Now, a majority of these trades are actually above where the current market price is, and even though we're moving up in price ever so slightly right now, if we have a look at the patterns of the flow, I still feel pretty supremely confident in the next 2-3 minutes we're going to come down and I'm going to make some really decent profit. As it stands right now, I'm looking to get back about 47, so I'm looking to take a loss if the price stays where it is right now, but I've confidently gone for my trades. I flip back to the price. What do you know? The price has come all the way down. Look at that. If we go back to my open positions, what do you know? All except one are in the green right now. That's a total return of $111,000 if the price stays where it is. It is skipping around ever so slightly, so I do hate to talk too soon, but we are left with just 1 or 2 minutes to go. So you can see, here are my open trades on these lines, and you can see that the price right now is finishing, or at least is sitting, below where all my trades were. Now it's skipping up once more, so I'll go back to the open trade screen. Looks like I might be taking a loss after all. This is part of the bite your fingernail time before expiry. You can see that the price is really going quite mental at this point, really peaking and dropping down harshly. We do not have a long time to go on these trades, and I'm hoping genuinely that I can walk out of here with a strong value profit. We do need, for you and for me, for that price to come down some, and I've got just a little bit of time to make that happen and to see that happen for me. So at this moment in time, trade's looking pretty hefty, pretty big, strong loss for me if it stays where it is, but I'm very confident when I make my trades, and sometimes it's about getting that money on when the moment is right. You can see that my volume indicator down here is dropping off. Natural connected patterns on the ticks right here. The question is, do I have enough time for that price to come down some for my trades? And I do need it to come down some for me to actually make a profitable situation here. So fingers crossed, we're going to see in the next 50 seconds a nice drop off on the price, and I won't end up with a losing situation. So let's just have a look here. You can see the price is skidding around. It's dropping down right now. We've got just about 30 seconds left to go. And just to do a quick calculation, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, $67,500 open trade. And what do you know, the price has come all the way down. Look at that, the price is coming all the way down, streaming down below my lines. Got less than 20 seconds to go, and I'm currently set to be making a very healthy profit of, again, about 15, 16,000. If it just drops down a little bit further, then I will be very happy indeed. And it is dropping down 83,250, and those trades are finished. So that's where we finished. These 3 positions down here I've lost, but every other position above that I have won. If you have a look at my balance right now, if I just refresh the page quickly, you'll be able to see, obviously, we started off with about $151,000 in the trading balance. Let's have a look how we finished off truly here. You see 154,000, so not as successful as I thought it may be. Let's have a look at the actual returns here. So we've got a $5,000 tie, $5,000 tie, $5,000 loss, $5,000 win, $5,000 win, $5,000 win, $5,000 win, $5,000 win, $5,000 win, another $5,000 loss at the bottom there. Next page, $5,000 loss, $5,000 loss, $2,500 loss. So by the skin of my teeth, I just managed to make $3,000 total profit. I'm going to wrap this video one up for now. I'm going to get this up to the YouTube, let you guys take a look. A quick look at the charts. You can see it really was a very close trade. Thank God it came through for me. I'm going to upload this video and then make a fresh one for you, because I'm never happy unless I'm making 10k every time I trade. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.